Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I am doing today the hair gel, harmful hair gels to stay away from. Today I have 4 that I actually purchased myself and no longer can use, so I'll be letting you guys know what's the tea, the hot tea, because I'm your healthy bestie. Yes. And I am here to give you the real ingredients that are in these products that could possibly be affecting your health. Okay. So we're going to start first of all with the this is one of my favorites, y'all. Like, I literally love, like, not loved it, but the hold, like when I do my braids myself, it was pretty great on this. And even though flaking still happen, itching still happen, all of that because of the ingredients that's in here, the overall hold was pretty good compared to other jams and gels and stuff. So this is the Shine and Jam Magic Fingers for Braiders. Okay, so this one has a score of 31 out of 100 as far as ingredients go. So you can be 100 out of 100 or 31 out of 100. That means it's poor ingredients. We have more risky ingredients than risk-free ingredients, if that makes sense. Okay, so in this particular jar, so the health risk include potential endocrine disruptor, allergen, irritants, potential carcinogens as well. So the ingredient releases formaldehyde, this DMDM hydantoin. I'm learning all of these, by the way, as I'm letting you guys know these names. I've never pronounced them before, so don't judge me, don't come for me. So this is DMDM hydantoin. Yes. So the ingredient releases formaldehyde, a substance which acts as a preservative but also as toxic properties. While formaldehyde has been banned from cosmetic products in the European Union since 2019, certain formaldehyde releasing agents are permitted. Formaldehyde is classified as a known human carcinogen, group 1, by the International Agency for Research on Cancer, and has been suspected of causing genetic mutations by the European Commission. Excuse me, what? Did we hear properly? They said genetic mutations. It is also suspected of disrupting the endocrine system, specifically thyroid function. And, I'm just going to give you the rundown on the importance of thyroid function, just in case you're not privy to that. So the thyroid is the butterfly-shaped gland in the neck that produces hormones that regulate many of the body's functions, including your metabolism, growth and development. So it plays, a role in that. Your heart rate and breathing, your weight, your digestion, your mood, okay? Your menstrual cycle, all right? Blood calcium levels, okay? So it's gonna mess with all of that. So that's what's the thyroid function. Those are all the things that is encompassed in your thyroid function. And this thing is, it's a disruptor, is what it is, okay? Some formaldehyde releasers can also form nitrosamines, which are potentially genotoxic and carcinogenic compounds. These substances can be formed in cosmetics when combined with certain preservatives and ingredients such as cocamide, DEA, or TEA lyryl sulfate. Cosmetics Europe, the European Association representing the cosmetics industry, confirms that such a reaction is possible in cosmetics and that the risk should be minimized. In addition, these compounds are known allergens and are particularly irritating to the skin and eyes. All right. Okay. All right. It also has paraffinum liquidum. Okay, that is a mineral oil. We all know mineral oils are not good for us. I mean, we should know that. So it's a potential carcinogen and a pollutant. Okay, so this ingredient is a petroleum derivative that belongs to the mineral oil family. It is used as a softener and moisturizer in cosmetic products. In the European Union, it is banned in cosmetics unless the refining process minimizes the presence of toxic impurities. However, toxic impurities can remain, particularly MOAH, which are a family of carcinogenic and genotoxic hydrocarbons. Some studies indicate that it is not possible to eliminate them completely. The refining process only reduces their concentration. As for MOSH or MOSH, the main constituents of the mineral oils used in cosmetics, they could accumulate in the body, especially in the lymph nodes and liver, and cause inflammatory reactions. Okay, these oils should be avoided, particularly in products where there are risk of ingestion, such as lip balms and lipsticks. Furthermore, the production of this ingredient has a significant environmental impact due to the extraction of hydrocarbons from the subsoil and high energy consumption. So yeah, okay, that's your mineral oil. Stay away. It also has 6 other ingredients that are low risk, and 5 risk-free ingredients. The low risk ingredients include cetereth 25, which is an irritant. It's from the PEG derivative. So, it's pretty much, it's a ethylene oxide, very dangerous gas, which is a very dangerous gas for human health. It's neurotoxic, irritating, and carcinogenic. So the residual content of this impurity is controlled, but traces may remain. So again, it's extremely polluting is what it is. Then you have CI19140, which is a colorin, which is a yellow dye, and it is allergenic. You also, well, why do we need yellow dye in this anyway? Like, what's the purpose? We have olef 5, which is an irritant. It's also part of the PEG family, which is the same thing that I just mentioned before, which is part of that neurotoxic, irritating, and carcinogenic family of product that is harmful to human health. Okay. You also have PEG 20, hydrogenated lanolin, and that's an irritant, also in the same PEG family, which does the same things that I just mentioned in the other 2 ingredients. And then there's a fragrance allergen, which they're not specifying particularly, but it's a potential allergen and potential irritant. So it says this means that consumers cannot always know exactly which chemical components are present in the fragrances they apply to their skin or inhale. That's a problem. Like, what do you mean we can't know the potential fragrances that we're applying to our skin and inhaling? It's just listed fragrance here. Like, I can't make this up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ingredients that are harmful and 5 ingredients that are not harmful. Sorry guys, I'm throwing it out, okay? Next one we have here is the famous Let's Jam line. Okay, this is the extra hold conditioned shine gel that I have here. This one is rated 23 out of 100. It is bad. It's not even poor. It's bad, y'all. Okay. So this one has the paraffinium liquidium mineral oil that I just mentioned in this jar here. So it's a potential carcinogen and pollutant. And I just ran through what that meant. And then it has the phenoxyethanol. Okay, that's the one that's in almost every product that I reviewed from the Miel line of products. Check that video out if you haven't. There's 7 products that I reviewed from them that has this same ingredient inside of all of them, which is a potential endocrine disruptor, a potential allergen, an irritant, and a pollutant. So just to go over that, this ingredient again, it is used in cosmetics to prevent the growth of microorganisms. Its maximum content in products is 1% in the EU, UK, and Australia. On the other hand, it's not regulated in the United States or Canada. Some studies question the 1% threshold considered safe by the CSSC, and there is therefore a risk if used in products that are not rinsed off. And furthermore, in several cosmetics containing this ingredient are used on if they are used on a daily basis, and they're usually particularly in sun creams as well, the level of health concern could be exceeded. And the ingredient can cause allergic reactions. Repeated exposure could also cause developmental toxicity and has adverse effects on the blood, the liver, and fertility. But further studies on this are needed, they say, and but it may also cause, in the case of contact, serious eye damage. Oh, who's going to take that risk? I'm not going to take the risk, okay? So, yeah. Now, it also has low risk ingredients, which are allergens, and that is coloring. This coloring that they put in here, for what reason we don't know, and that's the CI 42090. It also has citronellol, which is a fragrance allergen. It also has geraniol, which is an allergen as well. This is a fragrant substance and it is considered in the European Union and has been established as a contact allergen in humans and must be mandatorily indicated on the label for concentrations exceeding 0.001% in leave-on products and 0.01% in rinse-off products. In other countries such as United States, Canada, and Australia, this substance may not necessarily be listed in the ingredients. It can be grouped with other components under the term fragrance. All right, interesting, right? Why we even need it in there, I'm not sure. Okay, now it also has isocetef 20, which is an irritant. It's in the PEG family that causes the neurotoxic, irritating, and carcinogenic situation in humans, and is extremely polluting to the environment. And we have limonene, something like that. It's also a fragrance substance. It is also an allergen. linalool, which is also an allergen. It's part of the fragrance allergens. Again, olef-2 is an irritant, part of the PEG family that I just mentioned. It has triethanolamine, which doesn't say, it's a substance that may cause contact allergies. It doesn't even say like it's a fragrance or a silicone or anything like that. It just says allergen and can cause contact allergies. So why is it even in there? It has no, what's the benefits? None. And then there's more fragrance that they're not listing. That's also potential allergens and irritants, but are in the ingredients. And then the propylene glycol, which is a humectant and solvant that is widely used in cosmetics. It can be petrochemical or of plant origin, although considered generally safe by the FDA in the United States and not harmful by the ECHA in Europe. It can nevertheless cause allergic reactions in certain sensitive people who might develop dermatitis. Okay, it's an eye and skin irritation, also have been reported in some studies. It is derived of petrochemicals. The way in which it's obtained is extremely harmful to the environment. And lastly, the environmental biodegradation may require oxygen, thus affecting oxygen concentrations in receiving waters with potential effects on aquatic life. I know for a fact propylene glycol dries the hair out, and it can cause matting. And it, if you ever seen your hair just mat up and it's not, that's the propylene glycol doing it. Like my sister, she used a product with it, and it literally, she almost lost a lot of her hair from it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 very risky ingredients and 6 risk-free ingredients. Y'all, less jamming is not gonna let you jam too long. Plus the hold on this is not really that great if you really think about it. It does give you a lot of shine, but it's not really a hold. It doesn't do the hold thing very well. Now I'm gonna disappoint a lot of y'all with the next one that I'm about to tell y'all about here, because I know this family is a big family out there. Y'all got to be glued lovers. This one that I'm reviewing here is the Got to Be Ultra Glued Invincible Styling Gel. Okay, so it's got a rating of a score of 36 out of 100, meaning it's poor in terms of risk-free ingredients. Okay, so like this phenylxylitol is in almost all the products that I'm reviewing, and that is your endocrine disruptor, your potential allergen, your irritant, and your pollutant. I just went over what that is and the other ingredient list that I went over on the jam. It also has acrylates and CRF 20 methacrylate cross polymer. What the hell is that? Really? What? It's part of the PEG family. It's a derivative that's from the PEG family that causes the neurotoxic and irritating carcinogenic human health disruption. So it's an irritant. I see nothing good about this particular ingredient. And there's also alcohol denate, which is an irritant. Alcohol or ethanol is a common ingredient used in many cosmetics due to multiple functions: preservative, texturizer, solubilizing agent, whatever that means. It says, it makes it soluble. Denatured alcohol is ethanol that has been made unfit for human consumption by the addition of other chemicals. The level of risk of this ingredient depends on the agents used to denature it. Unfortunately, since there is no legal requirement to report these agents that they're using to denature it, this information is never indicated on labels. So with repeated exposure, alcohol can cause dryness and skin irritation. Therefore, its use should be kept to a minimum on dry and sensitive skin, like baby skin, for example. It is also a photosensitizer, which means that it can cause reactions when exposed to light, rashes, irritations, things of that nature. For this reason, sunscreen products containing alcohol should also be avoided. All right. Say dry, 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 and dry, more dry. You want to be dry, use that. A dry scalp, dry. Anybody going dry scalp? Okay, another ingredient is benzoprenone 4. It's a UV filter, but it's a potential endocrine disruptor as well, allergen and irritant. It is primarily used as a chemical UV filter due to its ability to absorb harmful UVA and UVB rays that can damage the skin. In the European Union, it is approved for use in cosmetic products up to a maximum concentration of 5%. This threshold limit is 10% in the USA. So it's higher. Yeah, is that higher? Yeah, that's more. It can cause eye and skin irritation and may also trigger allergic skin reactions. Research on its environmental toxicity is relatively scarce. However, as it belongs to the family of benzoprenones, which are known for their aquatic toxicity, it is a substance of ecological concern. Several studies have reported a molecular impact on fish hormones, but at extremely high concentrations, far higher than those found in the environment. But why do we even want it? There's oils that have natural UV protection in them. We also have the PEG 40 hydrogenated castor oil, which is an irritant. And we have polyquaternium 69, which is a potential allergen and an irritant. Quaternium is often used as a substitute for silicones in silicone-free products. These substances are irritating and may cause contact dermatitis, for example, and they may also have an allergic aspect, but there are not yet any studies on this matter. They are also nearly non-biodegradable and pollute the oceans. So, don't go got to bead and go in the ocean and kill all our fish, Okay. Then it has another fragrance allergen that they're not listing because they don't have to. And then 9 other risk-free ingredients. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 7 ingredients that are harmful, and 9 that are not. Okay. Now, last but not least is the Design Essentials Sleek Max Edge Control. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Wait a second. I do have one more product, and it's from one of our very favorite celebrities. So that'll be the last product. Now, the Design Essential is rated 35 out of 100. It's poor in products risk ingredients, and it also has the phenylxanthonol that I've been telling you guys about, and it also has low risk fragrance allergen amyl cinnamol. It's not really saying exactly what it is. It's just a fragrance allergen. And then it also has another fragrance allergen, which is benzonate. This thing holds nothing, by the way. This is a waste of money. Ceteref 25, which it's a PEG derivative, and it is an irritant as well. It affects your neurotoxic health. Another fragrance allergen, limonene. It has methyl gluceth 10, which is also an irritant. It's from the PEG derivative family. Then it has a PEG 40, hydrogenated castrol, which is also an irritant. And then a fragrance that we don't know, another fragrance allergen that's not really listed. So yeah, very vague. 4 other ingredients are risk-free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 ingredients are risque. Okay, so save your coin on this Design Essentials Edge Control. It does not work. When I got this, I think it was too late for me to return it because I just couldn't find anything. I needed something. So after that, I started hearing about this, which is actually Sweetie's Edge Control Max. And not gonna lie, this actually works. It smells good and everything, but it does smell good. And it works to a certain degree. Now, better for not your hair though, okay? For like wigs, things of that nature, it actually held better on that than my natural hair. And it actually dried out my edges a little bit because I have another gel that's a flaxseed type gel that doesn't dry it out. So this definitely dries out your hair, and we're gonna find out why now. Oh, sweetie, we love you, girl, but okay. So this is the Edge Fixer Maximum Hold. I got it in Cherry Blossom flavor, and it has a 35 out of 100, so it's poor in terms of ingredient list. It has the phenylxylithanol thing going on. I don't know why they don't want us to have babies. What's going on? And then it has 2-bromo-2-nitropropane 1-13-diol, which is an allergen, irritant, potential carcinogen, and pollutant. You know, this ingredient causes skin irritation and serious eye damage and may provoke allergic skin reactions. Now, when I was using this, I really did realize that my eyes were starting to itch, and I was trying to figure out, like, what is triggering my itchy eyes? Like, what is it? But I was using this every day, mind you, but I had no idea that it was this could potentially cause it. Because think about it. I'm putting it on my edges right here. This is close to what? My eye. You see what I'm saying? All right, so that's that ingredient. And then it has cetrimonium chloride, which is a potential allergen irritant as well, and it's restricted in cosmetics due to its high irritancy. All right, it is also non-biodegradable and pollutes our oceans. You've got Lureth-25, which is also an irritant from the PEG derivative. You've got the fragrance that nobody, this, I guess that's a cherry blossom fragrance. That is a potential allergen